And under that new mandate, all city workers have to get their first shot by next Friday or risk being put on unpaid leave.
Testing won't be an option for police officers, firefighters, EMS workers, sanitation workers, and others. The city is offering them a $500 incentive to get their first shot by that Friday, October 29th deadline. There is already pushback and staffing concerns. CBS 2's Jessica Layton here now with more for us. Jessica.
Maurice and Christine, we're talking about the men and women here who keep the city safe and up and running. Their union heads say thousands will walk off the job if the mayor doesn't budge on this mandate.
Almost immediately after Mayor de Blasio announced his vaccination ultimatum for all city workers.
The bottom line is we're not going to pay people unless they're vaccinated.
The pushback from some first responders was swift and apparent.
It's infuriating, it's disappointing, frustrating. Thousands will walk off from EMS.
There's a group out there in every single city agency that just honestly feels that, you know what? I don't want to put that in my body.
So far, that number adds up to many thousands. Right now, only half of EMS workers are vaccinated. 60% of firefighters, 71% of cops, 60% of sanitation workers, and 51% of correction officers. Many are fighting the mandate, saying they believe they have natural immunity after being infected with the virus.
We have learned that over 70% of New York City firefighters have been sick with COVID in the last 20 months. The FDNY has been testing for COVID antibodies for over a year, and they refuse to acknowledge that antibodies are effective in protecting members from serious infection.
Some doctors have cautioned against that argument, saying we don't know how long those antibodies last, and the Delta variant is different than the virus was a year ago. Still, while union heads are already pledging lawsuits, employment attorney Helen Rella says the courts will likely uphold the mandate.
Why does the mayor have that legal authority to say you must be vaccinated or you will not be paid?
Because this is a public safety issue and because the mayor is speaking on behalf of the city, which effectively is the employer.
This controversy unfolding on the same day the FDA authorized boosters of the Moderna and Johnson & Johnson vaccines, along with the mix and match strategies for extra doses. Federal health agencies are also preparing to okay the vaccine for children ages 5 to 11. The Biden administration will launch a campaign to educate their parents.
We will make sure that we are reaching parents in their language and through the people they trust.
And the White House says it will be targeting kid-friendly spaces as vaccination sites, including pediatrician offices and elementary schools. Supplies will also include some smaller needles, so it's a little less scary for our little ones. Maurice and Christine.
Okay, Jessica, thank you. And stay with CBS 2 and CBS New York for the latest on COVID vaccines and boosters. We also have more information about mandates at cbsnewyork.com.